The land was bought there for holiday. At least when we go for vacation, we have somewhere to go in Malindi. But when we leave, because it was built for Nairobi children, but when we leave, then the project is left without anything happening. So after some time, we discovered that the community around in Malindi did not value girl child education. So it was early marriage, then we have Imani special group. Now this is for the kids who are abused. Now what happens is that when they come to stay with children who have not undergone that, then there might be some stigma or some fear. But when they stay together, they can talk about it amongst themselves comfortably, and also there is a counselor who goes to see them. Then they can resolve the issues and then they can be okay. Then we have Imani Kibera. Now Imani Kibera was started as a project for the guys who had left high school and were going to university. So what happens is that they are actually autonomous when they're there. They used to be autonomous when they were there, and but after some time we discovered that it's effective when it serves the community more, because university students aren't that many, and to have just a project housing 3 kids or 4 kids, it's actually like a waste. So what happens that it was opened up to the community as a daycare, because the women in Kibera, when they go to work, they have nowhere to leave their kids, and most of the working conditions aren't conducive for the children. So they leave their kids there, and then they come for the kids in the evening. Then we have after Imani Girls Reintegration Preparation. Now Imani Girls started also like Kibera for the university girls, but also it is a reintegration house or an adoption house. So what happens is that there are some children whose parents or relatives, they are trapped. Remember, these ones left their children, but there are some relatives that we can find, or the parents can be found, or if the parents were jailed and then the government okays that they can go back to their kids. So the kids are put there, and then they can bond with their parents or their relatives or wherever, then they can go back. Or in the case of adoption, the kids are also taken there, and then the adoptive parent goes, bonds with the child there, and then they can adopt the child. Lastly, we have the upcoming project for the able differently. Now the government says that anybody above the age of 18 isn't supposed to be in children's home. For anybody above 18 who is in children's home, they need a permit. But we have the children who are mentally, physically disabled, and they cannot leave the home for reasons. So what happens is that we are building a project where they can go, where the government has allowed them to stay above 18 in Malindi. So it's still being built. We walked from Nairobi to Malindi in 2014 to get funds, and we bought the land. And this year we walked from Nairobi to Meru, and it's still being built. Then
so you also have in Meru?
No, we don't have. We just walked to Meru for fun.
So this is a branch of 9? 8.
Yes, we have around 8 branches. Plus that, plus 9.
Very impressive. Wow. Very impressive. Well done.
So it's from age, with age?
1 day. Imani only takes below 5 years until 18. Then above 18, we have to get special. We are not many because many of the children are adopted or they have integration.
But of course you have a document for the identities.
Yes. But once a child comes to Imani, then the social work department starts working with the government, either to find a relative or the parents, and if they are not found, then the child is committed by the court to Imani.
That's well done.
From the
just volunteer there to volunteer. The government doesn't offer the teachers. They are just impossible places.
I'm gonna wish you a Merry Christmas from the bottom of my heart. We wish you a Merry Christmas. We wish you a Merry Christmas. We wish you a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. Wageni kwaheri, kwaheri, wageni kwaheri. Mkifika nyumbani msalimie. Goodbye, 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 Mr. Christmas.
See you again, my love. Goodbye.
My name is Hirut Schneider, and we are in a charity or Ethiopian Women Organization in Kenya, and we were the representative of that. And yeah, we always do this, and it's also in our agenda to help homeless children and to do farewells and welfare and yeah.
So, when you were coming here, what were you expecting to see?
To be honest, this is my first time in my entire life, I would say. And what I saw was more than what I expect. And we have been touched, I mean, there is no doubt about it. And yeah, we are going to express what we saw. And I love what I saw. And it's a beautiful thing what you people are doing.
What message do you have for volunteers, those who just wish to give themselves to community service?
I think as a human being we are, this is a perfect platform, in my opinion, to give back to the community. So I think this kind of work is very essential. Yeah.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much.
I'm Manus. I came from Ethiopian Women's Organization. Just for now, the season of Christmas, we are celebrating with this beautiful children, the Imani children home. It's very beautiful and organized, and very caring people as you saw here. So I'm so grateful to see this occasion in this Christmas season. So God bless you guys. So amazing.
What message can you have to the world in support of orphans?
Yes.
We have so many orphans and we don't have
My message is, Jesus Christ is born for us, So human for human is very important. So we have to keep each other, support each other, people support people. That's even Christianity, So that's my passion and I'm so happy.
Say hi to Ethiopian Women Organization, to the Endeavor and the Center for Africa Volunteers. We are very, very grateful when we see people like you coming up to support people who cannot otherwise pay you back for your kindness. It encourages us a lot. So we appreciate Imani Ethiopian Women Organization in Kenya, working in Kenya, and we commit to always work together with you. We will always reach you. We will always invite you to our events. We believe that together we will make a greater impact and we will bring a positive impact to all. So thank you so much.
Thank you, Joseph.
Agneta, one of the children of Imani. Currently I'm back in the community, but I'm giving back here. Yeah.
How long have you been here?
I came when I was 3 years, so because Imani started in 1992, and I went through school and I graduated in 2013, and after that I came back to give back to my fellow brothers and sisters, but I stay in outside.
You said you came here when you were 3 years old?
Yes, I came to Imani when I was 3 years old.
So you've grown up in Imani?
Yes, I've grown up. Yeah.
That's nice. Wow, you are grown here, huh?
Yes, yes.
Oh, it's nice.
Now, as you see kids growing up here, what appeal can you give to the public or even to the government of Kenya to endeavor to support these kids?
So as I've been here, I've seen the challenges that we've been through, and we are still going through several challenges. So what I'm appealing to the community, to the government, is that these children come from the community. They are the government that bring the children here. So they should come in and support us and support these children so that they can have normal life like the rest of the children. Because it doesn't matter what the situation brought me here, we are supposed to live a normal life. So we need their support. Be it in kind, be it in cash. We need people to come on board and support Imani projects.
What message can you have to general volunteers who would love to come and just volunteer with you in support of these kids?
So for the general volunteers, you are welcome in Imani. We have a section for volunteers, and as you come, we really love volunteers because they bring love to these children. Because these children, there are so many, and when you come, we share love together, we play together. It makes us jovial. It makes us feel that we are part of the community. So we are welcoming you to Imani to come and volunteer with us. Yes.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much. God bless you.
My turn.
Yeah.
Thank you so much. God bless you.
We really enjoyed it. We will do our best.
Yeah.
We will do our best.
We will keep in touch, and you're welcome once again.
So will you do something like a writer?
Yes, that's what I'm going to do.
Thank you so much.
And God bless you guys. See you next time.
Simameni hapa, ndio wageni kwanza ndio